it's Julia, and today I have a book haul for you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna be going fairly quick because as probably half the time that I record videos, my camera is about to die. So I'm gonna try to go through these pretty fast. I have quite a few books. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 books for you guys. So I'm gonna get right into them. Yeah, so here we go. I have a few arcs as well, so I'm gonna talk about those too. So the first book that I'm going to talk about is The Disasters by M.K. England. And this one, from what I can kind of gather, is kind of like an outer space version of The Breakfast Club, which automatically caught my attention, and I knew that I had to get this arc, and so I requested it. Next is a set of books that I got off of bookdepository.com. My dog's moving the camera, sorry. So I saw these exact books over on Elliot's channel, over at Elliot Brooks, and she talks about these books a lot, and I've been trying to branch into some adult fiction, so I decided to go ahead and pick these up, but I knew that I wanted these copies, not the mass production copies, and that is the Mistborn Trilogy by Brandon Sanderson, and these ones are just so beautiful that I had to have these ones, and let's see if I can get them out of the box. Oh, maybe. They're coming! So here we have book 1, which is The Final Empire. Book 2 is The Well of Ascension. And the third book is The Hero of Ages. If you don't know what these books are about, they're about a world where the villains win. And it's like the after of what the world is like after the villains win. So this sounds like a super interesting trilogy to me, and it's adult fiction, which I'm trying to get into, so I thought it would be really great to pick up. So the next arc that I have is The Opposite of Innocent by Sonia Sones. And this probably might have some like things that set off your triggers. Like trigger, I'm gonna give you a trigger warning right now. That's what it says. Okay, so this is about a girl who is 14, I believe, and she has a crush on her parents' friend, who obviously is a lot older than her, and he goes away, and then he comes back, and then he starts giving her signals, like he wants to be with her, or wants to have a fling with her, or something, and they end up kind of being in a relationship, and then he kind of starts demanding things from her, and it sounds interesting. Like, it kind of sounds like it could be a really deep story, and it might set off some uncomfortable subjects in it, but it's not a very long book, and I thought that it might be a good one to read and kind of just go off into something I've never really read before. She kind of gets to the point where she wishes she never would have flirted with this older guy and gave him the impression that she liked him, which she did, and never really would have gotten wrapped up in the situation that they got wrapped up in. Okay, this book, the cover is amazing. So guys, okay, so the book is Damsel by Elena K. Arnold, and oh my gosh, guys, this cover is freaking gorgeous. I know that I have the art for it, but I know I'm gonna have to buy the hardback cover for this because this is insane. So the story is about a kingdom where you have the age-old story where the prince is destined to go save the princess from the dragon, where she will then marry him and become his queen. But Anna is this girl who wakes up and all she remembers is that she is being saved by this prince and from this dragon, and she knows that she is going to have to be his queen and sit beside him on his throne. But as she goes to the kingdom, there starts to be secrets that unravel, and she feels like maybe this isn't the destiny that she was destined for. So I think this sounds amazing, incredible, and I cannot wait to read it. And this comes out in October of 2018. I'm sorry that is so far away, but this is a book haul, so that's why I'm telling you about it. Maybe I should tell you guys more closer to the time, but October, dang, that's so far away. But I have it, so I'm gonna read it. Sorry guys, that's mean. But anyway, okay. So the next one is The Healer by Donna Frietes. And this one is about a girl who has been given the power to heal. And basically she starts to fall in love with this guy, and she starts to wonder if having the power to be able to heal basically anybody, is it worth all that she has to give up? And this cover really drew me in, and the synopsis really sounds like something I would be interested in. I love a good love story, and that sounds like that is what that is about. Next is one that I'm super excited for, and that is Pride, which is a Pride and Prejudice remix. It sounds so freaking cool. It has diversity in it, which I'm all about, and I cannot wait to get my hands on this. I mean, I'm not get my hands on it, I already have my hands on it. Can't wait to get into it. I mean, look at this cover, you guys. It's gorgeous, it's amazing, spectacular. And Pride and Prejudice, obviously I had to get my hands on it. The next one is one that I got in a book box, which is actually called the Dreamwalkers box, which is a new box that I absolutely love. I actually designed the spoiler cards for this box, so obviously I'm a little biased towards it, but I really like it. I think it's a really great box, and it is a new box, so it's growing, and it's just great. So this was this last month's box? The February box, but I haven't hauled it yet, so I thought I would go ahead and haul it. And that is Ink, Iron, and Glass by Gwendolyn Clare. Our best weapons are words. Oh, that sounds so cool. This is basically about how certain pens and papers and books can craft different worlds, which that is all I need to know. That's all I need to know. And I'm down for it. Like, that is it. This is about like how worlds can be created from pen and paper that come to life, which is so cool. And I'm so excited to get into this. The next one is Shatter by April Lynn Pike. And if you don't remember, when I first started BookTube, I read Glitter by April Lynn Pike and loved it, so I am so excited to get into this one. This is the second one. It is a duology, I believe, so this is the last book, and it just sounds so freaking amazing. I cannot wait to finish reading this. If you don't know, Glitter was about a princess who lived in this like Victorian era, but it wasn't really the Victorian era, it's like the future, but outside of the kingdom, it's not the Victorian era, and inside the kingdom, it is the Victorian era, and basically there's like way crazy technology that nobody on the outside has. So it's super interesting. It's like backwards, but they dress like the Victorian era, and it's super cool. Well, this girl, she wants out of the kingdom, but she's actually supposed to be marrying the king, and she ends up disguising these drugs as makeup, so people will buy them because they'll be addicted to this makeup, and to get money to get out of the kingdom. And it was a super cool story, and now I'm super excited to see what happens next. Okay, we got three more books. The next book is one that I'm excited to read, and it is For Writing Out Loud, Nonfiction Essays and Musings by J.D. Estrada. And this, if you don't know, is a fellow booktuber. He is one of my favorite booktubers, so I knew immediately, before I even knew what his book was about, that I had to pick it up, and I'm really excited to get into it. It is a collection of blog posts that span from a variety of topics, and I love everything that JD has to say, so I'm excited to read this, like I am every other book that I've talked about so far. Next is one that I am dying to read because I read 3 Dark Crowns and 1 Dark Throne, and this is, which, by the way, I believe the third one is called 2 Dark Reigns, and the cover is incredible. And anyway, so this one is, I believe it is a prequel, and it is called Queens of Finburn, and it is super tiny, and I'm super excited to read it because I believe it is a prequel, like I said, and I love this series. So the next one is one that I don't know a whole lot about, but I knew that I had to get it based on the author, and that is Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson. I love this author. She's the author of the Remnant Chronicles. Yeah, The Kiss of Deception, The Heart of Betrayal, or Kiss of Betrayal, or whatever. Anyway, so I really love those books, so as soon as I saw this, I had to request it. It comes out in August, and I cannot wait to read it. So yeah, that is really it for this book haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!